Alright, guys, welcome to Anime Casuals. I am Lucky.
Johnny.
Michael.
And Jinbei and Guts. And Joseph Joestar. And we all make up Anime Casuals. Hey, that's Gracie. I forgot to introduce her, so she got real mad at me. So, today we're going to be talking about our favorite Hokage. So, if you're thinking about any other Kage, Mizukage, Tsuchikage, fuck that. Because, Hokages are the best. Let's just be
all
honest.
that matters. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, it seems like every single like age or era that there is in Naruto, like the Hokage is usually the best. Maybe not the second. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if any of you guys chose the second Hokage, but the second Hokage I feel like probably wasn't the best.
Bro, I chose the second Hokage. Wow.
But
we'll get to that.
But yeah, so we're gonna be talking about the Hokage today, and we're gonna start off with Michael. Who's your favorite Hokage?
Let it blindside me.
Oh, also
telling me right before this video.
Actually, before I start, we should probably talk about. So our choices are the first Hokage, Hashirama, second Hokage, Tobirama, third Hokage, Hiruzen, fourth Hokage, Minato, fifth Hokage, Tsunade, sixth Hokage, Danzo / Kakashi, and seventh Hokage, of course. Real big spoilers, Naruto. So, oh man. But yeah, so what was your Hokage pick?
I decided to go with the fourth Hokage, Minato Kage.
All right.
And you know, the Flash is amazing, and I gotta say, like, he's as close to being Naruto without being Naruto, because he does some epic shit throughout the series. Not to say that Tsunade and everybody else does it, because the first Hokage is insane and OP and crazy. But Minato, I love him because the way he helped out Naruto by sealing part of his soul inside of his son. Those few episodes that you see him take down or take on the Kyuubi and like teleport that tail beast bomb across.
Yeah.
And like flat out like save his village by like sacrificing himself.
Yeah.
And you know, when he came back, like the way he was pretty baller and like helped out his son, but like the reveal of Kyuubi also being inside him, totally spoilers, because you know, fourth Hokage. I mean, spoilers.
Yeah.
Like all of those together, I was like, whoa, this Hokage is crazy, and I think he's like right up there with like the elites.
Yeah.
Because while you know, he doesn't, I feel like you never see something like planetary devastation level from him or anything except for, you know, doing that whole crazy Kyuubi thing.
Yeah.
That's after he died.
Yeah.
Is that like he showed like incredible skill and strategy to take on people who looked so much tougher than he was.
Yeah. Well, he took on A and B, so that was pretty tough.
Yeah.
Killer B and the Raikage at the time. And
because Raikage is supposed to be like second fastest or something,
like
behind
Minato. Yeah, he's supposed to be.
I heard that.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right.
And like the fact that he could, like, the teleportation jutsu is super cool. Although the second Hokage can do that, right?
He invented it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but Minato's is like way better. So
yeah, because the way you can do it is just like they're all over the place already. And last, I love him because he basically gave Naruto his Hokage jacket. Like, basically Minato's image is ground into Naruto and be like, hey, you know, when you go, you know, Super Kyuubi Sage Mode, you know, you get a sick ass jacket.
And Kakashi thought Naruto looked like Minato at one point. So.
Yeah,
pretty bitch and duster.
And that's awesome. I do wish that, you know, like Minato actually passed something down. Or, you know, maybe he was part of a family trade.
He just got that gorgeous blonde hair, though.
Yeah, that's it. That's all that's needed. And that's what made Tsunade think he was another person. You know, everybody else thought Naruto was like another person. So I'm like, Minato, you're hella sick, super quick. Keep it up, even though you're dead.
Keep it up in the afterlife, buddy. You got it.
What were you guys?
So mine was my choice was the third Hokage. One thing that I liked about it was his fight was actually one of the his fight with the other two Hokage, the first and the second, was one of the ones that really got me into the anime, just because I really liked the taijutsu stuff. In Shippuuden, they kind of went away a little bit from the taijutsu stuff and went more towards like the big the big
jutsu.
explosive, jutsus and
Too
stuff.
big for taijutsu.
Yeah, and I really, and that was what kind of got me into the anime at first. So I really liked that whole scene with him fighting, and it really impressed me. Even though Orochimaru's Edo Tensei or reanimation jutsu was actually supposed to be a little bit weaker than Kabuto, so they're probably at most like 50% strength, maybe even less. But even then, like that's a full Hokage right there. If you put them together, and taking on like anybody with that wood jutsu is really fucking tough.
Yeah.
And also, I fucking love his summoning. Like he has one of the most original summons. Like everybody talks about the snake, the slug, the frog, but nobody talks about the monkeys, bro.
Because he never comes back.
Yeah,
man.
dude,
It's so
dude, Monkey King Enmo is fucking dope, and he turns into that like adamantium or whatever the fuck pole.
Super pole.
Yeah, and
Power pole.
yeah, one of
Goku's
the
super pole.
yeah, one of the other things I liked about him is he's one of the only ninjas that one of the first ninjas that we find out that has mastered every single style or what do you call it? Element. Yeah. So he can do like fire. Yeah, he can do fire, wind. He can do ice, water, that kind of shit. Ice. Oh, sorry,
Psychic.
lightning. That was the other one.
Psychic.
What was that?
Psychic.
Psychic.
leaf
Yeah.
type.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragon.
Yeah, dude. Gengar Hiruzen, bro. The nice.
He just turns his monkey into a giant dragon.
Dude, that'd be.
Pokemon
That'd be more like a reality Marvel. But
Next fate.
I know, right? Oh, sorry, spoilers. But yeah, so I really liked him just because, and even during like the Great Ninja War, like he actually hella saved Naruto from getting sucked up in that tree, all because he had that awesome fucking staff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really liked his how he laid it all down for the fucking village, and even Orochimaru, who you kind of figure out later is a really OP character.
Yeah.
Like he needed he needed two Hokages to try and take him down, and also like a humongous shield that nobody can get through. He had to lock him in a box. So basically, and fighting Hashirama in a box is fucking tough. Like even Madara had to use a lot to try and take out Hashirama, and still didn't do it. And just to force somebody into a box with, fucking wood growing out everywhere, basically somebody who can change the environment, somebody that can change, the water into the environment, and then we also get to see during that fight, the first Hokage used this really crazy genjutsu that I didn't actually know this till a lot later, and I read into was he used it against the Uchiha clan, basically so they wouldn't be able to use their sight. And so he turns everything into darkness, and so nobody can really see anything. But yeah, that was really cool. It showed a lot of things, and it showed kind of like what was to come. Because you don't really, what's really cool is you don't even hear from those Hokage like again until like way fucking later in Shippuuden. And yeah, dude, the way Hiruzen died, bro, it was one of like the most like yeah, it was one of the most epic like final moments I've ever seen. It's just him being able, because he basically used up all his fucking things on the first Hokage, and then he was only able to slice off like Orochimaru's arms, which fucking Orochimaru gets that plot armor for being that villain. But
that skip over, like,
I know, right?
Who cares?
But yeah, so third Hokage. Also, I really like playing him in the Ninja Storm games. So that mud wall really came in handy. So yeah, what is yours, Johnny?
Mine honestly was really close between. What, do you want to say something?
No.
Oh, okay. Mine was really close between a lot of them actually, just because I started doing a little bit, recap research kind of thing, and they're all like crazy power wise. They all do like a lot of the same shit, except for a few of them like Tsunade, Kakashi, and Naruto just being too much overall. But yeah, so it was real close. But one thing that I always think about with the Hokage, the second Hokage, was it Tobirama?
Yeah, Tobirama.
He's just, I don't know. He's my choice. I just think he's pretty.
Well, he did create a lot of shit. So.
That's the thing. He created
After being dissed by Lucky.
Well, in terms of power,
you bring me in with that kind of heat. I'm like,
yeah. In terms of power, I'm not saying his genius and everything else is like he's like a good Shikamaru, but also with a good amount of power behind him.
I was gonna say, I mean, I guess in some respects he was supposed to be a little bit stronger than Hashirama, is what I've heard a little bit, just because I guess he beat Madara's brother.
Yeah.
That's just a quick research thing that I looked up.
Yeah, but they were pretty young when it happened, but yeah.
So not fully realized necessarily.
Yeah, but I think it was kind of like how Hashirama is to Tobirama is like Madara's younger brother was kind of the same level as Tobirama.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
I know they were comparable.
But yeah, I mean, still to be able to take out somebody in the Uchiha clan so high up is pretty fucking tough.
But that whole he invented like all the jutsu in the Leaf Village. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
it's real close between a lot of them, but yeah.
I will say what brings him down though is the way he handled the Uchiha clan. That's like the biggest reason I'm like, your brother was right. You need to calm down.
Yeah. Well, no. The only reason why I said those things about him being power wise is he got taken out by the Silver and Gold brothers.
Yeah, that's true.
That was something that I was just like, dude, like, but I mean at the same time he had to. I guess it was like a full force of them and that kind of stuff. But yeah, he's a really cool character. Also, just because if you think about any jutsu that you've seen so far in the anime, Naruto's jutsu was created by him, like the shadow clone, all that kind of stuff. And of course, Minato's jutsus were all it was based off of his, and he just made it better.
It's kind of like where the ninja world would be.
Yeah, and also without him, the Great Ninja War probably wouldn't have happened because he created Edo Tensei, and so he was really. He's like a better Orochimaru. Like Orochimaru kind of like just went off of him and kind of took it into a weird place. But yeah, Tobirama was a good pick. Yeah,
he's got so many crazy things under his belt.
Yeah.
If you compare 1 and 2, it's like 1 was super OP, but he didn't really pass anything down. Yeah. Everyone was just like, give me yourselves.
Yeah, that's kind of it.
The second Hokage was like, hey, let me actually further the world and put all these jutsu out. Some of them maybe you shouldn't have done, but like without those jutsus, like the village wouldn't have expanded and gotten better. And the first Hokage was just like, this is my area. The second Hokage was like, okay, let's make a village. And like really, without the second Hokage, the village probably wouldn't be.
Yeah, well, that's why I call him the Shikamaru because he was the first aide at the time. So
the first one, yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of like a cool cap to have under your belt is that you started out as an aide because nobody else has done that really. Who was an aide and then went to Hokage. Like Shikamaru's never going to become Hokage. He's been the aide to 2 fucking Hokages. He's still never going to become Hokage. I was like, But yeah, so those are pretty good picks. Shout out to the other Hokage who were also pretty.
I gotta say, Tsunade I was creeping up there because she's cool. But like I was like, where's her biggest coolest thing is ever generated? I'm like, whoa, okay. And then you look old, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, fucking. I think I was pretty close to Hashirama, but I really like the wood jutsu and everything. It's just, and I really like his fights just because they're super OP. Like every time, because when you get introduced to Madara, you're like, this guy's fucking crazy. And then all of a sudden you see how Hashirama handled him, you're like, that guy's fucking crazy. Yeah, he took on Madara with the QB, and like he basically took on Sasuke and Naruto, like in a way. They're both best powers, which are Susanoo and QB, and just gotta handle it. I'll just fight you for 24 hours and still have enough fucking chakra to do a wood clone substitution thing.
And then like have giant flaming hands come down all over the map and explode.
Fucking come in like fucking Kung Fu Hustle over here, like shh.
I will say that Naruto's actually probably the top of my list, but like that'd be like picking Luffy as your favorite character,
Yeah, you just won't let that go, man. We're keeping it casual here.
Yeah.
But so thanks for watching, guys. This is what do you guys think is or who do you guys think is your favorite Hokage? And what I mean by that is who do you guys think, because Hiruzen's the best. But despite your opinions, Hiruzen's the best.
Change my mind.
I know. But let us know in the comments below, and don't forget, guys, keep it casual.